Good morning. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock. I have got uni today, but I've only got like 1 hour of uni today, and then I'm heading off to my boyfriend's place afterwards because I've got a rehearsal in Gloucester this evening, so I'm going to get picked up from my boyfriend's place by Dan. Doing a gig with another fiddle player at the weekend, but IB didn't think he was available and now he thinks he is, so I think we're going to have 2 fiddle players at it. But anyway, we're rehearsing for that tonight, and it's all new stuff. It's all the Christmas stuff that a couple of weeks ago I sat down and I wrote it all out. Well, I typed it all in and transposed it into keys that are suitable for the folk instruments, and so we're going to be having a read through that tonight at rehearsal, so that should be quite fun. I think I've got actually 20 minutes before I have to leave, which is very nice, so I'm actually going to sit and do a little bit of language learning on the iPad before getting up and cleaning my teeth, putting my coat on and all that sort of thing. But I'm pretty much all packed apart from the iPad now, which I've just got back out again. It's funny, when I was looking at this week in my diary, like flicking through, I was like, oh my goodness, I feel so overwhelmed by everything. There's so many very different things going on every day and a lot of very long days. But actually, just taking it day by day and only focusing on what's happening today and forgetting about all the rest seems to be a good coping strategy. I've got it all planned out. It's all written down in my diary and in my phone diary, so I'm not going to forget anything. But it's funny, I just felt a bit overwhelmed by it, but no, I'm feeling okay now. A bit nervous about the orchestra concert, ain't gonna lie. That will have happened by the time you see this. I've got quite a time lag at the moment. It's just basically the only way I can do it in order to not have erratic uploading, because I can't often edit in the evenings at the moment, so I'm having to get them stacked up in advance to allow myself flexibility of when to edit. So it's suiting me more to edit on the train commutes at the moment, so I'm mostly doing that. Right, anyway, so that explains why I'm so behind. So when I'm not a student anymore, and if there comes a point again where I'll get my evenings free again, I won't have such a long lag between filming and it being published. Right, I don't know how I ended up talking about that. I'll tell you what, I just put the camera on and the mouth starts going and I don't know what I'm going to say half the time. I'm going to drink a second coffee now. I've been having a little dabble with Mandarin. I just can't help myself. Just a little bit, low pressure, just learning the characters and what they mean at the moment. I'm not doing anything beyond that. It's just so therapeutic. It's like an adult colouring book version for me. But I just like using the stylus and tracing over the lines, and yeah, Duolingo. Right, I'm going to get to that. Okay, update. I was just about to leave the house. I literally had 5 minutes and I thought, I'll just check my uni email just in case there's a cancellation. Glad I did. There's a cancellation. Excuse that lot. That one's a rag bag I keep meaning to take to be recycled, and the other one is for charity, but it's not full yet, so I'm going to wait till there's more in it before I take it down, if you know what I mean. So the new plan is now that I'm going to meet my boyfriend at Newport around 2:15 p.m. because it coincides with him coming back from a site visit in Bristol. We've just been chatting on the phone about this, so I shall go there and we shall hook up. Then I'm going back to his place and then going on to Gloucester with Dan later. Right, I have a plan, and in the meantime, I'm going to go do some warm-up exercises on my flute until I get too starving, and then I'm going to stop for breakfast, and then I'm going to do some editing. But before I do that, I think I just need to plan my travel logistics, because I probably haven't got that long actually till 2:15. I should think about that actually. Yeah, I probably haven't got that long at home. Right, I'll speak to you later. I practiced for 40 minutes now. This is yesterday's sandwich and I really don't fancy eating it. I don't want to throw it away. And I suddenly thought, oh, what if I toast it in my toasty maker? I think by now, like, the cucumber moisture is soaked into the bread and it's all moist, but I think that will dry it out and make it a bit crunchy and nice. So I'm going to do it in the sandwich toaster. I'm leaving in about 25 minutes. Did I just tell you I did about 40 minutes of warm up on my flute? Well, I did, and I plan to finish that off and just go through the orchestra stuff later at my boyfriend's before leaving for the evening rehearsal as well, which is completely different stuff altogether. It'll be light relief actually, I think. You have to wait for that to go off and then you can put it in. It's the right temperature then. I'm half tempted to add a bit more cheese. I chucked an extra slice of Emmentaler in. It's so soggy, look at that. Right, let's see if we can transform it. I reckon I'm going to wait till the steam's not coming up so much, because I think that's water evaporating and I just don't want it to be watery. Mind you, the cucumbers are going to be funny toasted, aren't they? They've got dried out. You see that cheese bubbling there? The cheese. That's going to go brown and crispy and hard in a minute and be very tasty. There we are, that's more like it, isn't it? I'm going to scoop that up onto a plate, quickly try and eat it before getting out of the door. That looks like it's been completely flattened. I couldn't separate it. I was trying to use the plastic cheese slicer to separate them, but they are well and truly stuck together. Hello, it's ages and ages later, so I've done a whole train journey into Cardiff Central, which is where I am right now. This is what I'm looking at the moment. There's a train down there, it's just about to leave, but I'm not getting on that one, I'm getting on another one. It's actually just blown a whistle, I didn't quite catch it on the camera. Seems really old-fashioned, doesn't it, that they still stand on the platform and blow a whistle. Off it goes. I don't know if you can see the whistleblower there in his bright orange high-vis jacket. Yeah, I've had quite a good productive journey so far, so I've finished my shopping vlog. Oh, here we go, all the announcements are going to be on. I think this mic, though, blocks off the background a lot more than any other camera mics that I got, so I think I'm safe to keep talking. It is a bit of a cluttered noise, though, isn't it? Oh, they stopped. No, they haven't.
Cross-country or Nottingham.
That's it. I can't remember what I was going to tell you now. I've waited so long for the announcements to stop. What was I even going to tell you? I don't know. Anyway, this is my view. Right here we got the BBC Wales. It looks so close here, but when you're standing outside, it doesn't look that close. It looks like quite a long walk to it, but it just looks like a stone's throw, a little hop, skip and a jump from here, doesn't it? Bus station's over there, the new one, the bus exchange. Yes, there's like a water tower there. It's always been there as long as I can remember, and it gets a fresh mural painted on it every so often. It looks like a moose at the moment. I saw something on some news app or another about a proposal for a rail station up in, was it St Mellons or Llanrumney in Cardiff, somewhere like that. I think that would be absolutely wonderful. I mean, I wouldn't use it, I don't think at all, because I'm never up in that neck of the woods, but for the locals that would be fab. I've just got on the train, you won't believe what I did. A very silly thing. But it's honestly fine. I was just sitting on the platform. I didn't check which platform my train was going on. I was just relaxed. I thought, oh, I've got 15 minutes. I'll chat to the camera a bit. And I put Spotify on and I was lining up some songs for my pub band to learn at some point, you know, as I do when I've got a spare moment. And then I suddenly looked at the time, spotted there was no train coming that I was expecting to get. And I thought, oh, it's platform 2. And I rushed over just as they'd closed the doors, and there's no going back. Once those doors are closed, they're not opening them again for anyone. So luckily there was one going 7 minutes later, so I would have been early. Now I'll be on time, so it's no biggie. It's a while since I ate now, so I think I might tuck into a juicy apple. I don't know what's going on with apples lately, but all the ones I've had for weeks on end have just been absolutely gorgeous, like sweet and crisp and juicy and lovely. Off we go then on to the next adventure. I was imagining years and years to come, decades to come, I'll look back at this footage and see how Cardiff has changed. I made it to Newport good and early, 10 minutes to spare still, but I've got so much to carry, I don't really want to go for a walk or anything. I normally would have a little explore, but no, not today. Well, as you can see, we've had a little diversion to Sainsbury's Cafe, Newport. I've gone for the mac and cheese with salad and a decaffeinated coffee. We've just been chatting and IB was just telling me about a little thing he's bought for himself off Amazon, and he said, oh, but it was rubbish, it's too small, I'm sending it back. I'm like, what was it again? I got you that for Christmas. It's a DeLonghi, like, you know, my coffee maker. Yeah, I can. Well, it's not rubbish, it's just too small. We like a lot of coffee in our coffee. And this one's just, it's minuscule apparently, so, well, that was a disaster, wasn't it? It was a good idea. You know my coffee pot thingy that I do on the stove? It's an electric version. There we are. Oh, it's good mac and cheese. Right, we've had a swift lunch, and now, well, I had a quick conversation. I said, what food have you actually got in? Shall we plan our meals for the next day or so? So we're going to have jacket potatoes with tuna and cheese tomorrow for lunch. I'm carrying a coat now, it's really awkward to film. But anyway, yes, so he's getting fruit and yoghurt for brekkie, and I'm doing lunch. And I've got to get myself like a ready meal for tonight, because he's got something else to eat tonight left over, and also like a meal deal, something to take with me tomorrow to my gig. That is the plan. Oh look, reduced to clear. Any reduced to clear salads? No, well, I don't want manky ones. We were going to get blueberries. He's probably already bought non-reduced blueberries. We'll have too many then, won't we? That's the thing. Well, I'll leave them because otherwise we'll be getting double. Right. This coat's a pain. We get this one, £1.35. Look, I'm in shopping vlog mode now. This is not going on the shopping channel. I'll do that another day. Right, okay. I realised I didn't have a clue where the frozen section was in here. I was about to buy myself a ready meal and I remembered they're a fraction of the price if you buy them frozen, and they're pretty much the same thing. I really don't think I want mac and cheese twice in one day. Need to make a quick decision really. I'm going to get spinach and ricotta, cannelloni. I probably would have preferred something not so cheesy, to be honest, because of the amount of cheese I've had lately. But I'm in a hurry. Right then, just a meal deal to go. In my experience, the food to go is usually right near the door, so that's where I am going now to find it. Oh, I know it is. It's just around there. Main snack and drink for £3.75. That's a main. It's not going to keep me going for long, is it? Oh, mozzarella pasta. I keep ending up having a lot of cheese at the moment in these rushy situations. Right, snack and drink. Where's the snacks then? Those are snacks, are they? Snack bar. It's even more cheese, isn't it? Olives. I didn't want to get the eggs because they might be a bit stinky for eating in company. Pepsi Max mango. Yeah, I love that. Let's go. Food got, off to IB's. Oh, there it is. Look, blinking egg. That's exactly the same thing I bought in for Christmas. I haven't even got it yet. It hasn't come. Got it on order from Amazon. He said he's going to send it back because it's just too small. I mean, well, if it fills it up to the brim, it's supposed to be enough for 4 cups, I think. It's like 4 espressos. It's like a cordless kettle base, look. It's nice and convenient, isn't it? Oh, what a to-do. About 40 quid it is. I'm going to do some work upstairs at my desk now for a little while. I was hoping to get flute practice in, do the orchestra stuff. I'm not sure if I've quite got time now because that ended up taking ages and the traffic was a bit slow as well. Not the most exciting dinner and I'm not even hungry. It's about 5-ish and we're going at 5:30, so I'm just going to have to eat it. It's that thing I bought earlier. Bag is all packed again for the evening. Got it all in one bag. Yippee! I didn't do any flute practice. I decided to have a rest. I had like 20 minutes and I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to sit and watch a vlog for a bit. So I did. We have rehearsed. I didn't film it. There's a very, very festive looking house. Hang on, there we are. Whew. Thank you, Dan. He went slow for me. Just got back to my boyfriend's place. It's 9:30 at night, so it's not too late. Quite often when I rehearse in the evening, we're getting back after 11. Not tonight. So it was really straightforward. I had planned it very well. We ran through all the repertoire. There's no problems really. Just great. Looking forward to the gig that's coming up on Saturday with the lady that we were playing with today. Right, gonna relax, have a cup of tea, watch some telly and go to bed now. But thank you so much for watching today's video. You know the drill. A like really helps the channel to grow and I really appreciate that. If you happen to like the video, of course, I'll pop some playlists here so you can watch some more videos from me right now, and do feel free to subscribe to this channel if you'd like to watch more of it. Good night.